Just 1 minute ago, Italy's National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology confirmed that Mount Etna's alert status has been raised. Not quietly, not as a precaution, but in response to rapidly intensifying eruptive activity that has crossed multiple monitoring thresholds at once. On the eastern coast of Sicily, the mountain that never truly sleeps has entered a new phase. And this time, the signals are different. For residents in nearby towns, the change was not announced by sirens or official messages, it was announced by sound. A deep, sustained roar began rising from Etna's summit area shortly after dawn. Not an explosion, not a single blast, but a continuous low-frequency rumble that grew stronger with each passing minute. By the time authorities issued the alert, seismic stations had already recorded what they described as persistent volcanic tremor, increasing in both amplitude and duration. This is not background noise. This is the internal machinery of the volcano accelerating. Thermal cameras positioned along the upper flanks now show expanding zones of extreme heat. New vents have opened near the southeast crater, ejecting incandescent material hundreds of meters into the air. Lava fountains are no longer intermittent, they are sustained. Ash columns have risen high enough to trigger aviation warnings, forcing immediate flight path adjustments over eastern Sicily and the central Mediterranean. And critically, gas emissions have spiked. Sulfur dioxide output, one of the clearest indicators of magma ascent, has surged well beyond Etna's recent baseline. Scientists monitoring the data report that the gas composition has shifted, suggesting fresh magma is moving rapidly upward from depth. This is not a surface event, this is a system-wide response. Mount Etna is Europe's most active volcano, but activity does not always mean danger. Most eruptions are closely watched, carefully cataloged, and largely contained within the summit region. This situation is different. What triggered the alert escalation is not just the eruption itself, but how fast the volcano is changing. Ground deformation sensors show measurable inflation across multiple sectors of the mountain. The earth is swelling. The volcano is pressurizing. In some areas, the ground has risen several centimeters in just hours. That rate matters. It means magma is not lingering or cooling. It is forcing its way upward. Civil protection officials convened an emergency coordination meeting moments after the alert was raised. Their concern is not limited to lava flows. It is ashfall. Fine volcanic ash can spread far beyond the eruption site, carried by prevailing winds into densely populated areas. Towns including Zaffarana Etnea, Nicolosi, and parts of Catania have already reported ash beginning to settle on roads, rooftops, and vehicles. Ash may look harmless, but it is not. It reduces visibility, it contaminates water supplies, it damages engines, it collapses roofs when it accumulates, and in high concentrations it becomes a respiratory hazard. Local hospitals have been instructed to prepare for an increase in patients with breathing difficulties, particularly the elderly and those with pre-existing conditions. Schools in several municipalities are assessing whether to suspend classes if ashfall intensifies. But the most serious concern lies higher up the mountain. Etna's upper slopes are cut by valleys that act as natural channels. If lava output increases or shifts vent location, flows could accelerate downslope faster than expected. These are not slow, creeping rivers of lava. Etna's basaltic magma is fluid. It moves quickly and it can change direction with little warning. Authorities are monitoring specific pathways where lava has traveled in past eruptions, routes that, if reactivated, could threaten infrastructure, roads, and agricultural land. At this stage, no evacuation orders have been issued, but contingency plans are active. Emergency services have been placed on heightened readiness, equipment has been repositioned, access to certain high-risk zones has been restricted. Tourist access to the summit area has been suspended entirely. Guides were ordered to descend immediately after tremor levels crossed a predefined threshold. Helicopter overflights were halted as ash density increased. For scientists, the current phase presents a complex challenge. Etna is not behaving unpredictably, but it is behaving intensely. The data show a volcano operating at high efficiency, with magma supply, gas release, and surface activity all aligned. This alignment does not always last. In some scenarios, pressure is relieved gradually through sustained lava fountains and ash emissions. In others, the system destabilizes, producing explosive bursts, vent migration, or sudden collapses of crater walls. None of those outcomes can be ruled out. What makes this moment especially critical is timing. The escalation comes after weeks of subtle precursors, minor tremors, localized degassing, and small thermal anomalies that did not initially trigger alarm. Then, in a matter of hours, everything accelerated. That acceleration is what forced the alert change. From monitoring rooms in Catania and Rome, volcanologists are watching real-time feeds without interruption. Every tremor spike, every gas fluctuation, every shift in thermal output is logged, compared, and evaluated. Because Etna does not announce its intentions, it reveals them in patterns. And right now, the pattern shows a system under stress. Residents closest to the volcano are being advised to remain indoors if ashfall increases, to secure water supplies, and to avoid unnecessary travel. Drivers are warned that ash on roads can turn pavement into a slick surface, especially when combined with moisture. Farmers are assessing damage to crops already coated in fine gray powder. At Catania Airport, contingency protocols are in effect. Even a thin layer of ash can ground aircraft, and authorities are monitoring wind direction minute by minute. For Sicily, Etna is both protector and threat. Its eruptions enrich the soil, power local economies, and define the landscape. But when activity intensifies, it demands respect. Tonight, the mountain continues to roar. Lava continues to surge. Ash continues to rise. And the alert remains elevated, not because of what Etna has already done, but because of what it is still capable of doing. Officials stress that this is a developing situation. Conditions can change rapidly, and the next update may not come in hours or days, but minutes, because Mount Etna is now operating on volcanic time, not human schedules. As evening approaches, monitoring stations show no sign of stabilization. Tremor levels remain elevated, fluctuating, but never dropping back to baseline. This persistence matters. Short-lived spikes can signal temporary releases of pressure. Sustained tremor suggests the conduit remains open and actively supplied. Satellite data confirms ongoing thermal expansion near the summit. The heat signature is spreading laterally, not just upward, indicating magma is moving through multiple pathways beneath the surface. This increases the likelihood of vent migration, a scenario where new fissures open without warning, potentially far from the current eruption site. Etna has done this before.